Welcome back, this is Clayjitsu. We are playing Dark Souls, the Randomizer mod, version 0.2. Last time we finished up Sen's Fortress. So it's the Randomizer mod, so we don't know where any of the items are. We don't know where any of the keys are. So we don't know where the Lord Vessel is. We don't know where anything is. So that means we basically have to get... Let me see if I can not die real quick. That would have been horrible. Alright, so we have to check every single item, including all the vendors, in case one of them's carrying the Lord Vessel, because everything is completely random. So, really, you're going to stand right there in front of the bridge? This is one of the few places in Dark Souls that's actually harder to go backwards than forwards. There we go. Steel gauntlets. Bandit's knife. Large titanite shard. That's the randomizer mod for you. Alright, so what we're doing now... So we've done everything, including the depths and Sen's Fortress. And since I just did I actually did the depths after Sen's Fortress. Beat the Gaping Dragon before the... Or, I'm sorry, yeah, the Gaping Dragon before the Capra Demon, which is only possible because it was the randomizer mod. Definitely have enough large titanite shards. The only reason I'm coming back here is because since I did the... Oh, that's right, this guy I freed too during my depths experience. So, and these are both vendors. During Sens and Depths, I freed both these guys, and they're both vendors. So let's see. Oh my gosh, and the Pyromancy guy's a vendor. So I have 3 vendors here to check out.
Of course we will.
Yes. So normally he sells spells and stuff. He might sell spells, he might not. Let's find out. Rubbish. You can buy rubbish for 15,000 souls. I think I'll pass this time. Or a large soul of Lost and Dead for 1,000. Or a large soul Proud Knight for 200. I think I will get that. Alright, so that was definitely a good deal. Homing Soul Master 5,000 would normally be a good deal. Except that I'm not doing... I have very low intelligence. But anyway, back to the game.
See ya.
Let's see, we've got Great Axe for 100. Not doing strength, I'm doing like a dex build. Drake Sword for 7,500. Interesting. I do have... Do I have any... Have I found any dragon scales? I don't know. And it requires like 16 strength. So, though I could two-hand it, of course. Chain armor, chain leggings, and iron helm. As I was saying earlier, I do like the look of these two things, but are those actually sold together anywhere? I don't think they are. In the regular game, aren't they? Maybe they are sold by the... Are these both sold by the male merchant? I don't remember. It doesn't really matter. I already have far better armor, so we're going to skip that. We did get that large soul Proud Knight, though. Okay, so let's see what this guy has. I actually rarely rescue this guy, just because it's kind of slow to do so. Oh, are you not going to sell me anything? Oh, I bet I have to have higher intelligence. I bet I have to have higher intelligence to talk to him. Yep, that's exactly what it is. I wonder what my intelligence is and if it would, what's required and if it would be worth it. Let's find out. Not something I normally look up. I don't even know his name. Oh, Big Hat. That's Logan. Okay. Let's see. So he sells if... Okay, these are the places he is. Once you with the Lord Vessel, he leaves. Intelligence has to be 15. Interesting. So, limitations dropped if you meet him later. And as I say, I would put it up, but I would need like 90,000 souls for that, which I am pretty sure I don't have. So 15, and the limitation has dropped if you made them later. So... the Archive Tower Giant Cell Key, which I may or may not have. I may or may not have it now, and I may or may not find it later. Duke's Archives, Duke's Archives. Oh yeah, that's where he turns hollow. So I guess I will wait, because that would be a large... I don't even think I have that many souls. I have 50,000. I don't happen to have 40,000. I guess... Okay, here's what I could do. I could... here's what I'm going to do. Just for science. I wouldn't do this for selfish reasons. For science... Actually, you know what? I do. That's 20,000. That's 8, I think. Or 7. That's 6. So we do have like 36... 48. Actually, I do have enough. So here's what I'm going to do. For science, I was going to dupe the boss souls until I had enough, but I think what I'll do instead, I can do a little easier. Let me turn that off. I'm going to back up my save. I always do it manually. Personally, I don't like using any of the programs because they've never worked well for me, and once I even lost hundreds and hundreds of hours of characters in a save file as a result. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to spend a minute or two. Oh, you know what I was going to do? I was actually going to use the connectivity mod. I was actually going to use the connectivity mod. I think you have to actually launch that first. Let me look at the instructions here. Yes, you have to launch it before you launch Dark Souls. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to exit so many things that I want to do. Quit, yes. We're going to just completely exit Dark Souls. We are then going to, bear with me, we're going to start DSCM, the Dark Souls connectivity mod. Let's see. Now we're going to start Dark Souls. I think you just start it back up after that. As long as you start the connectivity mod first, you can just start Dark Souls up, and it will connect you with anyone that is around. Alright, so we are loading up. Alright, so let's see. And I don't even know, I didn't do a whole lot of online play back in my Dark Souls 1 days. So I don't know exactly where all of the places are that you can summon people. But what I'm going to do is put my... Oh, nope, not here, obviously. Alright, so we're just going to do the slow process of getting up to... I think we'll need about 90,000 souls. Which looks like we're going to be able to do. And we'll see if 90,000 is enough. We're going to get our intelligence up to 15. Alright, that worked out. Now we're going to go talk to Big Hat Logan just to see what he has. He's like, oh, I see you got more intelligence.
Hello there. Oh, it seems you've
come quite a way. Alright, so purchase. Hey, Soul of Brave Warrior for 750. But the real question is it worth all those souls for this to get my intelligence up. Probably not. Firekeeper soul, 500. All right. That might be worth 90,500 souls. That might be worth that. We're going to operate on the assumption that that is worth that. Wow, Firekeeper soul. Okay. Sorcerer's Catalyst for 500. In another part of the game, the very first magic guy down in New Londo Ruins sold this for a whopping 500,000 souls. So I guess operating on the assumption that I'm going to keep the 15 intelligence, I will buy this. And if not, I'm going to reload anyway. Oh, we have Ghost Leggings for a mere 10. What a deal. 10 souls. Alright, so we have the Crown of the Dark Sun, which is super cool, super fashionable. 5,000 might be worth it. Is 12,12,6 worth the £3? Is 12,12,6 worth the... however many pounds I just said? 12,12,6. Not really. Does that have a special ability? I seem to remember the hat having a special ability.
Hello there.
Wow. Let's see. Oh, it enhances all magic. That is kind of appropriate for him to have in that case. Alright, so I was going to go... whoops, I didn't mean to do that. I was going to go Pyromancy. But let me see what sorceries I even have. There's no reliable way to get sorceries with the Randomizer mod. So all we can do is see like what we already have. And I don't remember being much. Oh, but we do have some stuff. Great Soul Arrow, not bad. And it does come in at 14. Magic Weapon, which I don't think can be used on my Gold Tracer. Though I could get another weapon. I do have the Great Scythe, which I was thinking about using. I think I got that up to 5, I believe. Haven't found the large Ember, so I can't move it past 5. So I'm going to probably pass on that. Now, this is a sorcery. It just needs 16 intelligence, so I could do one more. Dark Orb. Very interesting, but I'd need another, like, 30,000 souls, which I probably have. So I do have Dark Orb. I do have Great Soul Arrow. Also interesting. Alright, so I guess we are, surprisingly, going to go the magic route now. Did not plan on that at all. So, looks like Great Soul Arrow, which I can use right now. Or Dark Orb, which I can use after like 30,000 souls. Which I could possibly do right now, especially since I just got... Let's see what I know I got one that was like a 6,000 soul or something like that. Let's see what we got here. I have a... That is a 6. These are 4 3s, so 6 plus 12 is 18. 24. 26. So I got about 27. Is that enough to get me up one more level? So I have like 31. Oh yeah, it's plenty. I only need actually like 20,000 more or less. So let's do that. And then we'll try out Dark Orb. And we'll just forget about Pyromancy until later. Also, we have the weapon improvement kit, the weapon upgrade kit, whatever it's called, so we can increase our catalyst. What a strange way the world takes. Also, I can use 2 of my Firekeeper souls to increase my Estus, which I should have done a long time ago and haven't done. So what we're going to do is... Okay, we need 20... Is it 20,000? Like 19,000? What did I say I needed? Oops, not leave. Level up, 22. So I actually need, what, 20,000? Let's get 20,000 going. So we're going to need this, which is 6. We're definitely going to need all of these. And if nothing else, we'll be able to test Great Soul Arrow versus Dark Orb. So we need, what, 3 more thousand? Yes, we do. 3 more thousand. Alright, we'll take one of these. And we'll take one of these. We should be good at that point. I'm seeing all kinds of people now that have that Dark Souls connectivity mod. Basically, as far as I don't understand the details of it, but Dark Souls, Dark Souls in general has the online connectivity is sort of broken in some way, and that basically reestablishes it. Alright, I guess we'll get intelligence up to 16. Did not see that coming. And weight is going to be an issue now because I got to put the catalyst on. I actually have 2 catalysts, interesting. Alright, so let's try these spells out real quick. We'll try this one for a second, and then we'll try Dark Orb, just to get a feel for the differences. Alright, 71. Pretty fast. Pretty far away. $129, doing about that much damage. Alright. I feel like I cleared this area pretty easily with that. Even with a base catalyst and the other one doing nothing. Base catalyst and minimum intelligence, almost. Alright, so let's drop one of these catalysts. I really don't need 2. And I don't want to accidentally, like, improve the wrong one or something like that. Well, I guess I can sell it to Framp later. For a pittance. Yeah, there's like a lot of people here now. Alright, so now we're going to attune Dark Orb. I have 12 of them. I could get, I think, 2 more attunement and attune both of them. That would be interesting. Wow. Okay. Definitely different than the Dark Orb of 2. Wow. This is definitely better. There are fewer of them, of course, so we expect it to be better, but still. It's slower. Wow. I don't even remember that animation. I know I used this once. I only did the DLC once. Wow, that's a lot better. Holy cow. Alright, we're definitely using this. That whole extra point was definitely worth it. Alright. Okay, all that stuff was worth it. Now what we're also going to do, even though we're not going to go Pyromancy, you know, at the moment. Yeah, I should have taken those instead of endurance. See, I can't fast roll now is the problem. I'm gonna have to like remove. I'm gonna have to change this out with the Mask of the Father. Oh, still doesn't do it. Let me take this off. I don't need that anymore. Okay, let's see if that's true. Nope, still doesn't work. Wow. Alright. Man, catalyst really that heavy? Like, come on. Let's see. I'm gonna have to wear some lighter stuff or increase. Let's see what the actual numbers are here. What is 15.7 times 4? That should be easy. That would be 60 times 62.8. Really? Wow. Yeah, I'm like way over here. I guess the catalyst must be like 3 pounds or something. Not 2 pounds. Still, that'll do it. I mean, can do that. I wonder what provides more. That's 41, 30, 30, 35, 41, 30, 30, 35. So definitely the Sage Robe does more. And I can still flip with that. And that's gonna... That Crimson Robe, so good. That Crimson Waistcloth was so good. Alright, how much more room do I have? That's 48.8, so I can still get 6. I can still do at least another pound or two. What if I did, and might have to do more. Man, now I'm split in so many different ways. I kind of want to get the, you know what? And then the other thing is I can just give up on the idea of cartwheel rolling. But I don't want to. It's so much better. In fact, I never want to not cartwheel roll again. Let's see. What is lighter than the Sage Robe? Shadow Garb. Still not enough. Alright, so I'm wearing Sage Robe. What is it? See, there's nothing even close to as good as this. No, that does work. $13 times 4, 52, 54 more. So this is like right on the edge. So I guess I'll do this for now, but increasing the endurance. And then the problem is I'm stuck between increasing and you see it's like less than half as good. There's also less than half the weight, so we'll go with it for now. So we will need to... See, now we have to decide whether we want to do endurance or intelligence to make the Dark Orb better. Alright, we'll go with that for now. Okay. So, alright, so I think that's it for now. Oh yeah, I was gonna check out the pyromancy guy. I don't even know if he's doing anything with pyromancy. Probably not, other than
I think
increasing your glove. I think no is the answer for this guy.
Yeah, wonderful. I'm so here.
He's like the only... Oh, Soul of a Great Hero and a Talisman. That's awesome. Alright, let's see what he has. Hey, Soul of a Hero. Wow, I'm getting all kinds of souls. Large Soul Proud Knight. Awesome. Thanks for the souls. For Soul's Dagger for a mere 5,000. That's really interesting. Oh, that's right. It's the 500 bleed. I really liked Priscilla's dagger. It might really even rival the Gold Tracer, in my opinion. A scales. Oh, and it's also, it goes up with Demon Titanite. That would be worth it, and I can afford it now that he gave me some souls. Guardian Leggings, 10,000. Not going to use that. Okay, so, yeah, definitely going with Priscilla's dagger for sure. Do I have any Demon Titanite? I know I have at least one Demon Titanite. Unless I'm thinking of a different build. Okay, I've got 3, so I could bring it up to 2 already. I don't know where I got those, but... Alright, so let's definitely get that Priscilla's dagger, because I'm very interested. I like bleed in general. How many souls do I have? Practically none, so we need a good 5,000 here. Great, that's 3,000, and the other one's 2,000. Alright, Priscilla's dagger it is. Which I can totally use. You know what, I'm going to put some of my stuff in my bottomless box here. Which I either bought, I think that was a drop, and like a mob dropped the bottomless box. Alright, let's just go ahead and put this stuff in here. Okay, good, you just hit RB, alright. That is pretty useful. Sure, I'll keep those, those are somewhat useful. Keep the curse thing. By the way, I also found the Grave Lord, the big Grave Lord Firestorm spell that you get for getting to the top of the Grave Lord Covenant. I think I'm good on that. I already beat CCD. Yeah, I could put that on Priscilla's dagger. Loring Skull always useful. Maybe you need that. Prism Stone, I'm not going to need. Sure, I'll keep the very good carving. Keep the souls. Use these. I gotta remember to use those. Silver Pendant for blocking dark magic. It's kind of interesting. These for giving to what's his name. Alright. More importantly, I want to get the weapons that I'm not going to use in there. Boulder Straight Sword. I am tempted. Because that is a pretty good sword. And it is regular Titanite. I'll hold on to it for now. Enchanted Falchion. Wow. Man, and the thing with this is, you're like, oh, look, I wouldn't even notice this, probably, if it wasn't right next to a Falchion. It's an Enchanted Falchion, which means they took a Falchion plus 10 and enchanted it. So it's like a plus 10 weapon. I should seriously consider this weapon. You know, in the heat of battle, I did not even really notice it. And I bet it takes, well, I don't know what it takes. It might take chunks, which I have. So this might be my new weapon. I'm just noticing this right now. Wow, that's crazy. Why is my tracer in storage? Alright, let's get these out of here. That might be my new weapon just because it's already plus 10, I think. I think that's how that works. Let's get rid of these. Sure, I'll hold on to that first. See, I think I already decided I didn't want that, so I'll just put that in there. Dark Hand, I'll hold on to it. And I'll get rid of that, I'll just put in there. Can I use that? Requires 10 faith. Oh, that's funny, these are all the same. Are they, like, exactly the same? Is Beatrice Catalyst exactly the same? If so, I'll use it because it's more fashionable. I think I will. I guess the candle is magic in this game, and the star is faith in this game. 10 banishment catalyst. I do have lots of options here for catalysts. Like that I shouldn't have. Interesting. I was going to get a heal spell and get that up. 2 skull lanterns. I could trade one into Snuggly if I wanted to. And get a random whatever it is. Alright, now we're at the point where we have most of the good shields, so I can kind of get rid of... This one's pretty light, so even if I can't carry anything else, I can probably... Wow, that's even lighter than that. Why is a buckler heavier? I guess because it's metal. Which is why it's not as good at blocking lightning. I guess I'll keep one super light shield in case I need that half a pound for something. But other than that, I've got my spider shields, my crest shields, this crystal shield. I'm probably never going to use this tower shield ever, so I'm going to get rid of those. Alright, that will seriously clean up my inventory. We'll just go with that for now. Close. Alright, now... Don't I have... I thought I had my... I guess I'm completely wrong. I guess I don't have the weapon thing. But of course I'm going right by Andre, so he can do it for me. Alright, so let's check out this... First I'm going to swap that out for at least this. Because it's the exact same thing, but more stylish. I seem to remember the Demon Catalyst being not as good for casting magic, but you can also use it as a weapon. Like, it does 110 physical, so you can hit people with it. So that is actually kind of cool. That'd be cool to get as a sorcerer for like a first, for like your first spell, or your first catalyst. Because then you can hit with it also, it'd be useful. And I remember the 10 banishment. I think I remember that one being more powerful much later, like at 50 plus intelligence or something like that. Interesting. So I guess this one also has fire damage. So this one actually does a bunch of damage. So yeah, this actually does a bunch of damage. This is basically a weapon that can also cast. It's not really a catalyst that you can use as a weapon, which is what I thought. This is very much a weapon that you can cast with. Okay, I'll stick with Beatrice's, because I know that one has high magic scaling. Not that I have high magic or anything. Alright. Get rid of that for now. Now, here's the really interesting thing. Look at how much damage that does. No bleed, but a lot more damage. Well, not a lot more. Let's see. The total, that would be... Because I do have 40. See, the problem is that because it's enchanted, it scales with intelligence, not Dex. The scales with Dex, and it's got A scaling, so it adds 140 onto the end of it. So it actually ends up being about the same, it looks like. Though I could respec and use the enchanted falchion and just switch over to a intelligence character. But Clay-Jitsu, you can't respec in Dark Souls. You can, you just have to know how. And I might do that. just because I don't have a large thing. Or do I want to stick with the gold tracer? Or do I want to change weapons? I don't know. Now, enchanted falchion. I don't even know what that requires. Do I have any blue? Do I have blue stuff? I do have blue chunks. So I could increase that, I think. I think I might do that. Because Twinkling Titan has been very hard to find. Alright, so... I think I might do that now. Do a little respecking. How much dex does the falchion require? 13. So I can put that down to 13. That's 27 less. And then add 27 to intelligence. I'm going to take some notes here. So I'll have +3 after I switch Dex and Intelligence. Now let's put the 3 in. Put it in Attunement. Let me see what the Attunement thing is. Here, you can come with me. Attunement. Levels for Dark Souls 1. Uh, 13, which is what I thought. We're going to put 2 more in Attunement. I'm still at +1. So just on an easier way to do this. So Attunement 13, Max 13. So the only ones I'm changing are Attunement, Endurance, Dex, and Intelligence. Okay, so I have verified the math several times just to make sure, and we're going to make that change right now. Alright, so let's see. Oh good, it's easy. I think. Yes. Okay, I think we're done with that. And hey, look at that. Alright. Now I need to go to... So, yeah, I need to increase both of these. This is going to take chunks, and this is going to take shards. Also, let me see if I have the ability... Wow, how do I have so many baller leggings? Let me see if I can wear this yet. Probably not. Nope. What if I take this off? Nope. Wow, so far off. Alright. Is it because this is heavier? That's 2.5. Yeah, it is heavier, isn't it? Alright. Man, I don't have anything I want to take. Oh, and I am using... Well, no, that's the same. Both 2 pounds. Guess I'll have to put this back on. Oh, still doesn't work. I'm gonna have to take my pants off. But anyway, back to the game. Alright. Okay, fine. Alright, so we're gonna go to Andre, and then we're gonna go to Saturn's Fortress. Hey, all these guys are here, including her. I could kill them, but...
You are on... Then we've no time to fret. We must...
I'm not going to. I want her to be a vendor. Irina of Kareem. I'm gonna kill you guys later. Yep. I might kill you later too, but I don't have to. Oh yeah, let's check out this sword. Man, and the dark orb, we gotta check that out too. OMG. And actually, we don't even have to use the dark orb if we don't want to, since our intelligence is higher. Oops, not that. And we have 2, that's right, I forgot about that. And we could even use that if we wanted to. I wonder if we... Can you use that on... No. No. Nope. No is right. Alright. Access bottomless box. Let's get rid of some of these weapons that I'm not going to use. I did spend 5,000 on that, but it's all good. Found a much better weapon. So, what spells do I want to attune? Soul Spear. I do like that all... See, I like the system. I like a lot of things about Dark Souls 1. I like the system that you have... Each one was only one slot. As far as I know, there were no spells in Dark Souls 1 that require more than one slot. But they just... You can cast fewer of them. That is more logical in my brain. And then if you get more 2-minute slots, you can cast it more. I mean, the mana system's okay, but I actually really like this system the best. That's how many times you can cast it. It's neat. Alright, so I can also use Dark Orb, so I have both of these now. And I'm actually not... I would not be super duper surprised if they do a similar amount of damage. Let's test it out right now. Really? 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 Alright, 572. I might be wrong about that. $406. Wow. Steel armor. Well, let's find out how much this, only 220, slightly disappointing, but still more than the Gold Tracer. Still more than the Gold Tracer. I wonder if I do want to work on my endurance. I think I will actually put the... Now the other thing is the 10 Banishment Catalyst better for someone who's at 40 intelligence? I shall bring you with me on my journey of research. Oh wow, you actually get it in Blighttown, along with the Crimson set. Interesting. Oh yeah. Got my audio engineer and faithful sidekick, making sure everything's okay.
Yes, that is a nice way to say what I'm doing right now.
Interesting. Yeah, the Master Key, which you can always get, allows the player to acquire this item immediately after arriving from Shrunk. That's a really good idea. I never even thought about doing that. Just go into Blighttown, grab this awesome stuff, and possibly even the Firekeeper's Ult, which, thank you so much for reminding me. I totally would have forgotten to use my 2 extra Firekeeper Souls that I'm carrying around. And I could even run in there and do that if I'm skilled at dealing with Blow Dart Snipers, which I may or may not be. And a Remedy Sorcery. That is really an interesting idea. I could do a Crimson... Okay, what does it require? It doesn't require that much. 10, 10, 12. Which could be gotten pretty easily, especially by a deprived person that starts at 11, so you only need 1 extra point for that. So that's totally doable for a deprived. Much, much better class than is implied. Cannot be upgraded, which is actually usually a good sign, because it usually means it's already upgraded. And cast melee attack as a piercing, so it's kind of a spear. It's not recommended for use as a melee weapon. It's got dex scaling, interesting. Interesting. At 40 dex and 32 intelligence, so it's kind of a dex scaling thing, I guess. Even though it's only a D, but only when casting dark sorceries. So with dark and dex and 32 intelligence, so much later it's useful is the point. So you don't really need this if you have a sorcerer's catalyst, but if you don't, I think you can buy one cheaply from that mage directly below. But the Crimson gear totally worth getting. Absolutely worth getting. For any mage-like character. Okay, I'm pretty satisfied with that. I don't feel like we need to use this at all. Here, let me turn off the display. There we go. So I think we're good with Beatrice's catalyst. Let me just, okay, now I'm curious. Let me just look up Beatrice's catalyst real quick. It appears to be exactly the same. Cannot be upgraded. Identical to Sorcerer's Up. So it's just cosmetically different. Also, Sorcerer's Catalyst cannot be upgraded. So unlike Dark Souls 2 and 3, you cannot upgrade catalysts in 1. And actually 3, it does pitifully little to do that, to upgrade them. Only in 2 is it really possible and useful to upgrade catalysts. Okay, I think we have now spent enough time fiddling around here. Let's go back up. Let's go to Andre. We want to see if we can increase our falchion, which is pretty awesome. It's enchanted. We'll look up enchanted while we're riding. The enchanted upgrade. Magic weapons can be ascended to enchanted using Blue Titanite and the Enchanted Emperor. Adds magic damage scaling from intelligence per upgrade level at a higher rate than the magic path, so it's more magic. Adds base physical magic damage per upgrade level, but at a lower rate than the magic path. Adds physical damage from strength and dexterity, but at a lower rate than the magic path. So basically, it's more about the magic. So basically, it just adds more magic. So let's see, upgrade to normal +5, then ascend +5 to magic +0. And then once it's magic +5, which is essentially like +10, then you can go from, I guess, normal, so +5, and then magic to +5. And then you make it enchanted, and then use Blue Titanite chunks, which is exactly what I thought. And it requires, ooh, I can use all 3 of them to get it up to +3, because it's requires 1, 1, and 1, and then 2 and 3. Awesome, unlike Titanite shards. So they're nicer about Blue Titanite chunks. Man, is there anywhere in the game where you can buy Blue Titanite chunks in my randomized game? I don't remember. Let's see. Let me think for a second here. Sen's Fortress Prowling Demons. I could go farm them. That's a great idea. Oh, Shiva sells 1. I think that's where I got 1 of them. Alright, so the easiest way for me to do that would be to go farm those prowling demons in Sen's Fortress, where I'm going anyway. Do I have a blue... do I have a blue, slab? Probably not. Not that it's really super important, but anyway. Alright, so let's go here. Let's level it up. And then I would basically need 5. I could go down there and just farm those prowling demons for blue chunk, for 5 blue chunks, and then go back to Andre, ascend my enchanted falchion to +9, and just be doing massive damage. I did not think my character would go this way. That is one of the great things about the randomizer mod. So reinforce this. Yes. Don't mind if I do. Doesn't increase it that much though, it doesn't look like. But that's cool, we'll do it. Looks like it only goes up about 5, 9. I guess that's pretty normal. Oh, so I need 3 for the next one, by the way. Is it 3 and then 4? Was it... Why is it... That confuses me that says 3 chunks are needed. Unless, did I just have 5 and I spent 5? 1, 2, 3. Am I on +4? No, I'm on +3. That is different than what the wiki is telling me. I'm getting different information than what the wiki is telling me. Alright, I can make more souls real quick. What else do I want to increase, if anything? I think I was thinking about a couple things that I'm not using anymore, so I think we're good now.
Be careful.
So yeah, do I need 3 and then another 3? 3 and then 4? Do I need 6? Is it 3, 3? Yeah, let's try it. I think they drop 2 each. I can use soul spears here. Did I not hit a bonfire? Or am I really only using 1 soul spear? Okay, I've got 4 soul spears. Okay, good. That will help with the demons down there, which I've pretty much decided I'm going to go fight. I actually have never gone down there on purpose. I don't know the best way to do that. I guess the first time I'll fight these snake guys. How did I go right through him? Did I take both of those hits? Oh, I forgot to use the fire. Oh, no, I forgot to use the fire thing. I forgot to use the fire thing. I am kind of right here, though. My Firelink souls. I really wanted to do that. I'll go grab it real quick. There are no other... Man, I can't imagine, like, if you do this randomizer and then you find a Lord Vessel right away, like, that's the first thing you find. That would be nuts. I wonder if... How does a Lord Vessel work? Are you able to go to bonfires you haven't been to yet? Or does it unlock when you visit them? Maybe that's it. Seems like it would make the most sense. So I killed Lautrec, which means I have the ability to go down and use the Firelink Keeper's services, which I will do twice, but not 3 times. Alright, that I wanted to do. I think it goes up to 7. I think that's the max in Dark Souls 1. Hey, I got a random Estus from a person using an Estus thing. That is another advantage, just a random side advantage of using the Dark Souls connectivity mod. Because there's more people around, you are able to... You get random Estus when other people... I think it's... I don't know if it's when they use an Estus or when they Kindle the bonfire or what? Can't imagine you kindle bonfires that much. Also, I still have no idea how I have 17. I have no idea how I have 17 humanity. Like, soft humanity. I haven't died twice in a row. In fact, my only deaths have been to falls, and I've always recovered my souls and humanity. And I've only used a couple of hard humanity. So I'm not 100% sure how I have that many. I guess I killed Lautrec. That gave me a couple, I think. When I was using my dark hand, I used them on people. I think that gave me some humanity. Okay, so we're here again, only with a better Estus. Let's see if we can make this happen again. Old trick. What? That definitely does better. Come on, guys. I will miss the awesome bleed. Wow, I thought he was dead. I will miss the awesome bleed of the gold tracer. That was definitely one of the best things. Doggy dreams. Alright, so I wonder what the best way to get down here is. Also, can I get a drop attack on this guy? Is that possible? Let's try it. This might kill me, or it might be awesome. That is exactly what we're going to find out right now. I don't know how this is going to go at all. Okay, well, it was okay, I guess. You know what, I totally forgot. I totally forgot. Okay, well. Yeah, that was... We gotta find a better way down. I think you can go further up and take not quite as long of a fall. That was pretty awesome, though. It did land that drop attack, but what I forgot to do is put on my rusted iron ring. That's super duper useful for this purpose. Which in my game was trapped by the Asylum Demon 2.0. Alright, so these guys are dead. Rusted iron ring is going on. Just make sure I can still cartwheel, yes. Does look like a shorter jump. Really? Really? Well, that's where I wanted to go. There's not a door over now. Okay, that could have gone better. Oh, are these... Okay, well that guy apparently does not respawn. let's... magic action happening. This does look like a good spot for this. Maybe, I say, as I miss twice with two of my 4 soul arrows, or soul spears. Make that 3 of my 4 soul spears. Okay, I think I'm going to be much better with my sword here. I'll hit him one more time just to see how this goes. Alright, well that seems to be working better in this tunnel here. Blue chunks. Red chunks. Oh, okay. That is not what I expected. Just for fun, I'm going to put my sign down. Okay, I need to avoid that happening. Okay, not my favorite place. I think sword would be better. Wow. Okay, so my next question is, do I want to do that? Because since they were apparently red chunks and not blue chunks like I thought. I might just go through sends. That would be faster, and I don't think I need to level my sword up anymore for right now. Wow, that stamina comes right back. Look at that. Alright, now we have to go through this again. Jeez. See, I gave 2 shots. I remember that taking 3 shots with the gold tracer. And so to take 4. Whoops, that's not what I wanted. Oh well. backstabbing people. I mean, I'm not even... I guess I am super light, but still. I mean, be super light. You should be anyway if you're speedrunning. Yeah, I'm not gonna mess around with that. Sure, I'll take a Dragon Slayer arrow. Alright. I guess we are finally going to Orlando. Still don't have the cage key, otherwise we wouldn't have walked all the way back up here. I would sit there, if I weren't streaming, I would sit there and wait to see if anybody needed help with this, but it's not how we're rolling right now. Can't put my sign down yet. Obviously, gonna have to check all these treasure chests. Excuse me, pardon me. Don't wake up for me. Easy, breezy, beautiful. Let's see what this is. I don't even remember what this normally is. Oh, the brigand armor. Useless. You know what I could have done? I did not have to walk all the way back. I could have just come over here and brought it to the brass lady, Firekeeper. Did not have to go all the way back to Firelink. Oh well.
Well, welcome. If you... What is it? What am I?
Alright. Let's go grab these items over here. Alright, I think this one's the mimic over here. Flame stone plate ring. Useful for certain bosses. Let's see if the dark orb will do this. Probably should go in that direction. Normally the Crystal Halberd, now the Helm of Favor. Just want to see how much damage it does. Not much is the answer. Not much is the answer. probably poorly timed, still worth it overall. Right between the legs. Hey. Guess who drops blue titanite chunks? Which is exactly what I need. Let's see. I only have 4. These guys are much more susceptible to magic. I might put on Great Soul Arrow. Though they weren't responding when I was at max distance. So let's see if 4 orbs will do it. Wow, what the heck? You respawn now? Alright, well I guess we'll just fight this guy, but I might put on... Let's see how easily I can kill this guy. Probably pretty easily. Really? Whatever. Meanwhile, I'm rolling and anything hits me. Alright, we only got 1, so maybe it was a rare drop. Alright, we'll move on. What do I want to put my points in? I guess endurance again. We're back to putting it in endurance, I think. Can't do it yet. What do I need? I need 4,100 more. Might as well do that if I have the souls available. 4,100. What I said, right? Looks about right. Yeah, endurance. I don't see anything else as being super useful unless I want like attunement or something. Not a horrible idea. Probably attunement is a better idea than endurance since I'm staying at quarter weight. What are the latest leggings I have? It's in 1.4s. Can I wear the 1.4s yet? Yes, I can. It's 14 times 4. That would be 40, 56.4. So, unless there was like a point What is that? I can do 0.1 more, so I can do the 0.4. I can bump it up to there. Not that that matters. But if there's another 1.5, I can bump it up to that. I'll be looking forward to those heavy boots. Alright, let's go. Heavy boots are actually pretty decent, if I recall. That's 13, 8, 6, 8. Yeah, that's significantly better. So, definitely looking forward to the heavy boots. Alright, let's go. I know you can just fall off at one point here. You can actually fall off and over that rail here at some point. Try miracles. Anything else around here? Probably not. Alright. Hey, the maidenhood. Get it? Maidenhood? I never got it until just now. The maidenhood. You gotta take off your maidenhood. Alright. 0.8. I don't, yeah, the hoods I'm already good on hoods. Sure, I'll throw my sign down here. I'm just gonna throw it down everywhere. Of course, that does mean I can't see signs. There was what is normally a demon titanite over here. Well, let's see what it is. Red Dinosaur, Transient Curse. Okay, both common items in this this particular set of randomness. And you would like never figure this out on your own. There's so much stuff in Dark Souls 1, and this is maybe part of its appeal. There's so much stuff in Dark Souls 1 that you would never find out on your own. You just wouldn't figure that out. Large Titanite shard. Probably also a large Titanite shard. Okay, so I have to cut that chain so later I can get that item. A little trick we know about. I see people speed run this. I get so nervous. Alright, so that's that. That I'll be able to get later. I think there's also an item up here somewhere. I'll keep an eye out. Really? I'm glad it's randomized and these guys generally drop the same items. Was there an item? Oh yeah, there's a chest over there. Do I jump over there? How do I get back? I don't know. There's a ladder there. I want a giant statue of Guinevere in my house. Marble, gold accents. Alright, I guess you jump. You jump? That does not look like a very safe jump. There's gotta be a way to get up there. I'm gonna assume it's through those stairs. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna assume. I don't think I can get that from here. Okay. What is down here? There's a dude, sure. And that might be it. Can I go down there right away? I guess not. Can I survive that fall? Wonder. I don't think I have to. I think this next section brings me down to that. Oh, great axe. Oh, we're trying to try it. So I think that I can go all the way down and hit that, I can go all the way down and get the bonfire, I believe. Which I should do first. And then... Oh, wrong. Did I go too far down? Really? Alright, I guess we're going in here. But we're gonna remember and come back. I'm definitely gonna have enough large cyanide shards after this. This is a good example of the style that From Software had. I do have a lot of great axes. So I guess my question was whether you can go this way. We'll get one Estus and that's it. I'm definitely gonna have enough large titanite shards, that's for sure. I can one-shot them with that, so it's pretty good. If I hit them, that is. Man, that's stamina regeneration. Titanite shards. Running out of Estus quick. Did I get the thing that lets me go into the painted world? I don't know if I got that or not. The crystal ember. And the spiked shield. Crystal Ember, which lets me crystallize weapons. Oh, you know what I forgot to do? I forgot to repair things at Andre. I haven't had to repair items in a Dark Souls game since Dark Souls 1. Doing a terrible job fighting these guys. Normally the black set. Oh, Sorcerer Cloak. Alright, now the thing is, where's that ceiling stuff? It's up there. So, there was that chest that I left behind. I guess I'll check real quick to see if I have the thing that lets me go in there. I think it's like the weird doll, or the strange doll, or something like that. It's related to the thing that lets you get into Ethereal. I want to say I've got the weaponsmith box. I thought I had that. Why was I not able to increase my weapons at the smith box? I'll check again. I don't think I'm going to be able to get into this painting. Alright, so no painted world for now. I remember this rotunda being a lot more complex in 1 than it was in 3. Like 3 just goes up or down once. And there's nothing like super tricky about it. Alright, so let me just snipe this dude. Where the fuck are you going? Where the fuck are you going? I mean, you know. Well, I guess it was a good place to fight him. Hopefully he doesn't come back. Velka's Rapier and Sorcery Remedy. See, there's a bonfire here and... Wow. Brings back memories. There's a bonfire right here in 3. Alright, I guess we'll come back here shortly. So what was... Okay, so from here down was the... I don't need to move this once or twice. We're gonna find out. From up there, down was the painted room. That's where I came from, I think. Okay, this is actually the painted room. So I think I was on this side of it. Okay, so this is as far as I can go this way. I guess, hopefully, I think this is the way to the bonfire. Nothing up there, right? Ah, yes. I have the Dark Moon ring. I wonder if that's enough to remove this. Let me put the Dark Moon Blade ring on and see what happens. Oh, Pure Shield. Oops, didn't want to do that. Sorry, Lord Gwyn. Alright, so, nothing yet. The actual ring doesn't necessarily do anything. See, now I can reinforce weapon. I'm pretty sure it didn't say that before. I mean, I could be crazy. Or, it could have not said that before and I'm still crazy. Also a possibility. What do I want to get rid of real quick? Velka's Rapier. B rating. Ooh, it's intelligence and dex, but I'm not dex anymore. Otherwise, this would be pretty awesome. There's just, see, Dark Souls 1, there's just not enough points to put things in everything you want to put it in. Dark Souls 3, it's like, what am I going to do with all these extra points? I guess I'll put them in Vitality. Dark Souls 1, you had to really pick a build, which I loved. So many good things about Dark Souls 1 that they streamlined for regular people. And yes, I said that with a spurned voice. Not spurned. What word am I thinking of? Snarl in my voice, or some a better word though. I'll think of it. Okay. I'm gonna put these because I'm not anytime soon gonna have more than 11 faith. I wonder if I could take, like... What would happen if I put my shield away? Could I use the Crimson Pants? Not that I want to do that, but... just out of curiosity. Whoops, not what I wanted to do. Okay, so I can do that. How much headroom do I have? 13 times 4, 40, 52... I do have some headroom. Well, can I put on, like, the lightest shield I have? I would maybe do that. East-west shield. Oh, look at that. I can have a shield, and the Crimson Pants, and Cartwheel. Stamina still does come back nigh instantaneously. Great. Good. I got my favorite clothes on. I guess Enchanted Falchion only goes up to... Let me just make sure of this, but I think it only goes up to 5. And that's it. And I'm already on +3, right? So, I mean... Oh, that's right. Okay. The question I was having before about the enchantment function is now clear. I guess I did use 2 to get to +3. And then I need 3 to get to +4. Then I need a blue slab to get to 5. Okay. So I only need, I think I got 1 more. I should have currently have 1 blue chunk. I do. Okay. I need 2 more blue chunks and a blue slab. No idea where I'm going to get the slab, but that now, I now feel better about that because that's, I must have just used 2 chunks for that last one and not realized it. Okay, can I use a slightly heavier shield? I cannot. So what we're going to do is we're going to put that east-west shield back on. And that's what's going to happen. Alright, so we are still super light. Do I need to do anything else? Yes, I want to use one of my 17 humanity to kindle this bonfire. Okay, so I'm pretty sure the only thing left to do is go to the castle, which is often considered the hardest part of the game for good reason, and that's not necessarily a good thing. Alright, so down to the bonfire. This is where it came from. So we gotta go up or down, whatever this takes me. Up is correct. Alright, so and that way is where it came from originally, so this is the only way we haven't gone yet. I think I will put my sign down just to help people out. I think that's more likely that they'll see mine. Maybe. Because I didn't see any just now. I've done this in Dark Souls 3 so many times, I have no idea what's up here in Dark Souls 1. Alright, we got these 2 guys. Can I go that way yet? I'm sure that's locked. I'm sure that's locked. Oops, didn't need to get in there. Whatever. Okay. Little trick. Little trick we know about. I wonder if I can just kill him now. Okay, I'll just do that. But yeah, they're pretty easy to kill, I just noticed. Okay, I just noticed they're pretty easy to kill. I guess we're gonna run here. Whoops, not jump. We're gonna run here. And I remember there being, oops, gotta make sure we run the right way. And I remember like a key being, you just keep on running. Like if you stop, you're gonna be SOL, and you gotta do 1 dodge here. Oh, good. That worked out well. Not exactly how I planned it going, but you know what? Is there an item? There's an item over here, isn't there? And I